This is the BroDay Pod.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the BroDay #NoPlanB podcast. My name is Gabriel Zaya, bro.
My name's Trent O'Day.
And we're BroDay. And this is episode number... and this is episode number 18.
18.
The episode is legal now.
The episodes are legal. They're legal.
The show is legal now,
They
folks.
are.
It is 18 episodes old.
How
The
good.
show can now vote. Hey?
Yes.
The show can now vote.
Yes.
And speaking of voting, hey, speaking of voting, at the end of the year, everyone can vote for...
Queer Eye for the straight teen guy.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Queer Eye for the...
You weren't even listening to me.
Queer Eye for the straight teen guy.
That's really good, actually. That's very good.
I got it.
I rate it.
Thank you. What were you talking about? We're
Yeah.
BroDay. If you haven't heard the podcast before...
Or don't know who we are. We're professional wrestling
Oh,
multiverse
we were actually there?
travelers. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I hadn't listened since you
Hellbent
introduced me.
Hellbent on spreading our names throughout the universe. Hopefully we can find something to talk about along the way. As I
Maybe.
was saying, something that the episode can now vote on, because the episode is legal. You can now vote. The episode are 18 episodes old. The main question of season 1.
Just get it out. You'll be all right.
We're good, mate. We're good. Oh, good, chief. We're all good, mate. No dramas, mate. Right. Right.
Yep.
Good. First episode, season 1. Question is bread or cheese. Now myself, Gabriel Zaya, I am a #bread bro. Whereas,
You damn right.
can you stop texting, please?
I'm not texting.
Can you stop looking up content for the next segment?
There's no use prevaricating about the bush. Lovely cheese.
I'm part of the cheese family.
Cheese grommet.
I was looking for cheese grommet and I got...
Cheese. That's what I'm adding to the soundboards.
Oh.
Next episode.
Next episode we'll add it.
We'll add the cheese grommet.
I YouTubed.
We need a #bread bro. We need something that's iconically bread. Something go to bread from Simpsons. Go to bread. That's bread bros and cheese grommet.
Yeah, that makes sense. I YouTubed Wallace and Gromit cheese compilation feat just Wallace things.
Well, you YouTube that? You actively searched for that?
I did not actively... No, that's wrong.
That's
I
what
didn't
came up
actively
on
search
YouTube.
that. I YouTubed cheese Gromit. And that was the first video that came up, and I was under immense time pressure. And I can only apologize for what you just heard.
So, as I was saying, the season 1 question is bread or cheese. In case you haven't realized, I'm a bread bro. Trent's a part of the cheese fam. And at the end of the year, it will be established. The law will be established. The law, LAW. And that is established by the fans. And that's part of our law, LORE. Trent, say something.
Something.
Tag.
Crushed it. Oh, I just copped your thumb. Are you all right?
Yeah, I copped my thumb.
Yeah, as the tag happened, I full gripped your monkey thumb.
My opposable.
You're opposable. You're ops.
I'm not an op.
That's
You know what that is? You know
No. What's an op?
An opposition. You're the opposition.
You are
Normally
the
it's
opposition.
Part of the... What? Normally it's like the mandem. Mandem fam, innit?
Demandem.
Mandem, innit, bruv?
Being said by an Assyrian man raised in Melbourne.
Assyrian Australian man. The mandem, bruv, innit?
The mandem.
Allow it, fam. Bullshit.
Wait,
Allow
you
it.
beep that. You have to beep that, surely. You can't say bullshit.
Okay, well, I'm going to beat both of them out.
Bullshit.
Nah, not doing it.
No, you gotta bleep through.
I'm not believing any of them.
You have to.
I'm not.
We get the explicit, and then the kids can't listen, and then you make them sad.
If we get
Are you
flagged...
happy? Gabe just made children cry.
You know what? If there are kids that are listening...
You just made children cry.
I apologize. I'm going to check out the analytics. There's no way there's kids that are listening.
There's
I reckon
no way that they have that number.
We're going to check the... They do. It's there.
Do they
on like
actually?
Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
No way. That's not real.
Yeah. You make an Apple account, you got to put your date of birth, don't you?
Do you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you do. So we'll be able to tell.
All right.
So if it gets bleeped, you'll know that
There's kids watching.
a child that is watching. Someone underage.
And child.
A child. If there's one, I will beep it.
Okay, fine. Meanwhile, would you like
Pussy.
to step into a universe? Now you got to beep 4.
I do it a bit full.
Step into a
5
universe?
minutes in. All right. What?
Universes. Do you want to step into a
fine. Yes, I do.
All right.
Tell me why, though. Why should I do it?
Because it's the gimmick, bruh.
Yes, it's the gimmick, bro.
All right. We're going to step into like just a standard.
Standard.
Just a standard universe.
Standard. Step in, mate. No dramas. All good here. Everything's above board. OHS. We're all good here, mate. Standard step in.
This is
no
good.
worries.
This is good.
Standard step in. Step in. We're standard.
We're going to do Would You Rather.
Oh, righto, mate. Original.
Once again, this is the Assyrian man raised in Melbourne.
Oh, you talking? Yeah, Melbourne, mate. Bloody oath.
You sound like Tommy Asgard.
Yeah, right.
I forgot the spot.
Body slam.
Would you rather?
Would I rather?
No.
What? Come on, mate. Let's go. People are listening. People are watching. There you going. G'day, guys. All right, while he's
Would you
doing
rather
that.
paint a wall?
Come on, mate. Get it out.
Would you rather paint a wall with your face or your knees?
That's a really good one. That's a
Would you rather paint a wall with your face or your knees?
face? It's got to be
Face?
face. Yeah, bro. It's got to be face.
So
Yeah, absolutely. You know how
you're gonna
difficult,
have face plant every time.
bro? How difficult is it going to be? I'm not going to face plant.
You are.
Wait, nah. All right.
No, this is
Steady on, mate.
No,
Blah.
this voice.
I'm not having this, Chief. All right. Well, yeah.
Stop the voice, and
If
I'll
you get it-
never. I swear to God, I'll never be in BroDay again.
What?
Please stop doing the voice.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wait, does somebody have to do with the voice more? I was confused by that. No, all right. So if you're painting something, say you're painting a wall,
Yep.
right? And
Yeah.
you're trying to paint the wall. If you're doing it with your knees, bro, it's gonna be so hard to get like the roof and like the anything above knee height. It's gonna be so hard. Whereas if you're painting with your face, you can like squat down and work more.
Okay, so you can
of
just
the
reach
area.
half a meter higher.
It's a lot. That's a
A
lot.
lot more of the wall.
Yeah, more of the wall where it's literally knee
But
height.
this isn't like you're not holding. You understand that you're not holding the paintbrush with your knees. Your face is painted.
Yes.
And
You're not gonna. You're gonna sort of.
that was yours was really good.
Hey, you're not gonna. You're gonna
That's
like.
really good. Yours is better than mine somehow.
All right, I'll have to record it and put it on the soundboard.
Good.
Wait, I need it clean. Hang on. No, that was crap.
Oh, he's crumbled under pressure. Oh, disgusting.
No,
Now I
so-
don't want you to answer it.
No. No, so when you're not gonna when you paint, if you've got a paintbrush, you don't just jam it on the wall. You're delicate with it. You back and forth it. So you do that with
You
your
can
face.
do that with your face.
How else are you gonna do it then? What
With
with
your
your knees?
knees.
So you're gonna put your knees through the wall then, seeing as you're.
Now, see? Do that one.
All
Cut
right,
that
I'll
one.
get that one. Don't worry, I'll get that one. Seeing as you're
I
you're
can't
putting it with
say
so
that
much
I'm-
force.
I guess
you're
the
gonna put your
only
knees through
reason
the
I'm
wall.
picking knees,
Kyle,
the only reason I'm picking
have a monster as well, Kyle.
the only reason I'm picking knees. I'm sorry. The only reason I'm
Punch
picking
it anyway.
the only reason I'm picking a face
Mm.
is because of surface area covered.
Yeah,
That's
fine,
it.
Sure. So other than that, you're picking knees. So if you had like hench, if you had hench knees, if you
Yeah,
had, like,
for sure.
If your knees were
Fat knees.
your knees were wham.
Yeah, I'm painting with knees.
Nah, man, that's so odd. I mean, the whole thing is odd. The whole thing is odd. That's so weird. Can't you be normal and just paint with your face?
Yeah, no,
You
you're right.
weirdo.
You're right. No, the knees thing is odd. Oh my god.
No, so I'm picking face. At no point is knees better.
Okay.
I can't handstand. I'm not doing it.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
You want me to look something up?
No, I'm good.
Very, very loud.
Okay.
Something from a laptop.
Would you rather have diarrhea during your wedding ceremony or on your wedding night?
Night. For sure. Night. Because it's a ceremony. You're like, oh, how can I find a toilet? You're busted, fam. That's it. Wait, ceremony? Yeah, ceremony. Yeah, not the party. What is it? At a wedding, it's a ceremony and it's the party.
Reception.
Reception. So at the ceremony, bruss, where are you going to go? You're standing there and my boy's like, do you? And you're like, just, sure, fine. I'll do anything.
But the wedding night, that's when you consummate the mirage.
Yeah, that's fine. There'd be a bathroom right there.
And so
Sorry,
you're going to be
we'll
like, hey,
zoom away.
this is welcome to the
Yeah.
rest of our lives. Excuse me while I take a mad
Poop.
a mad bum pee.
A big...
A
Yes.
big wee out my bum bums.
Yeah, well, she's gonna, like, we're all human. We all do it. As much as us boys want to believe that girls don't do it, Everyone does it.
Stop it. They don't do it.
No, they don't.
What are you doing?
No, they
doing?
don't. But anyway,
Stop
it's a natural human function. And if you're going to do it, I'm not doing it at the bloody ceremony, bros. I'm not pooping myself at the ceremony. If it's going to happen, yeah, at wedding night, for sure. What are you picking then?
Like, yeah, no, I still think.
Now that I've said it,
I still think
when you
night.
say ceremony, are you?
I'm not, because I'm not going to be I never once have overestimated my abilities on this podcast. I've always been straight down the line. Everything that I can do, I firmly believe that I'm able to do. And there is
that checks out.
there is no way
No.
that I could hold it during the ceremony. It'd have to be during the night.
Yeah. Yeah, the
So
wedding
I'm
night.
with you.
for
I'm not
sure.
just going to be controversial for the sake of being controversial. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
No, exactly.
I've never done that.
No. Yeah,
Not for the first 3 episodes, not during specific segment. Never.
yeah, it checks out.
Yeah.
So, all right, we agree.
So we agree. Very good.
Felt apt. Come on, mate.
Oh God. Would you rather be a tree that can feel pain or a snail that would never die?
That's deep. Wait, is it? It feels like
Is it?
it feels like it should be deep. Is it
Feels
deep?
like it should be deep, but
What was it again?
a tree that can feel pain or a snail that never dies?
Or a snail that never dies.
This is also factoring in that I assume as the snail, you're still open to being eaten.
So like as in a snail that never dies of natural causes? Like if you get eaten, you're dead.
Or are
Like
you?
if you get squashed, you're
What
dead.
if you aren't?
You're invincible.
Invincible.
Snail. Snailable.
Snailable?
Invincible snail?
Yeah, that's it.
Invincible snail. Invincible nail. Innailable. Insnailable. Invincible snail.
Don't. No, insnailable was good.
Insnailable?
Insnailable was good.
Nah. Which one?
Yeah.
I don't know. They're both pretty pants. They're both pretty naff, to be honest.
Yeah, they're both terrible.
I'm
but
gonna
which
go
one?
with the snail, the Invincible snail, just because we put so much effort into the name. Tree that can feel pain? I don't know. What if no one's around? If no one's around, does it feel pain?
Yes.
Then the snail.
The snail?
Yeah,
I'd be the
I'd
snail.
be the snail. Well, you'd be the tree. You would be the tree.
Yeah, I feel like there's no upside
Everyone, let us know.
to being the tree.
Well, are you the tree or the snail?
There's no upside to being the tree, is there?
Are you a snail or a tree? What's the upside of being a tree? It's literally, that's all it's got over the snail is upside. That's all it's got.
All it has is
all
upside.
the tree has is upside. That it's higher. That it's bigger. Bigger.
All right, last one.
Hench.
Would you rather vomit on your hero or have your hero vomit on you?
Ooh. Ooh. Would I rather vomit on my hero or have my hero? I'd vomit on my hero. I reckon I'm vomiting on my hero because that's a story. Because then the hero's never
You're
going
going
to
to
forget.
vomit on your hero.
The hero's never going to forget me. Never going to forget me.
I don't think he's going to forget you if he's the one that vomits on you.
Nah.
Or she.
Yeah, whoever they are. I don't know who my hero is, but whoever they are, I haven't thought about it. Say, whoever. Example, someone I admire, a wrestler, Cody Rhodes, right? Say if it's Cody Rhodes, I'm vomiting on him. If he vomits on me, is oh my God, I vomit on this dude, whatever.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a passive
Like
story.
that's a pretty big deal.
Doesn't care. Nah, doesn't care. If he vomits on me, nah. It's oh no, it's the story then becomes about him and he was sick or something and then he just happened to vomit. Nah. If it's I vomit on him,
It's your story.
it's
your
my story. Yeah,
it's,
and he's never going to forget me. You're that dude that vomited. And I'm going to try and explicitly say my name. Gabriel. Like, have him remember it.
have you
I do
remember
a-
that
I
he,
do a-
you
I do a-
vomited with your
Yeah.
with your name.
I do a great fake vomit though.
Do you?
Yeah.
Go on then. No, actually no. People get triggered when they
Yeah,
hear
they
that
do.
noise.
Some do. There's going to be Patreon exclusive content. You freaks.
No, you disgust me.
If you want to hear me do it, pay me money. All right, send
Yeah.
us money. Send
No
me,
way.
send us that money because there's no plan B. This is our plan A. It's all we've got. We're gonna make this a living.
Make money off the
And
boys.
if we're gonna make money off things like this, that's entertaining. All right, pay money. You want that ASMR content
No one wants it.
of me vomiting? Little,
Oh, dude.
you know,
don't do
cheeky. Here you go. You know, hey, you want to pay it? You freak. The price is there.
We know exactly who we're talking to.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. I'm looking down the barrel of the camera. If you listen to this on audio format, look at the YouTube channel video.
There you go. You got it.
I'm looking at you, bro.
Boos.
I'm looking at you. Now slide into the inbox and say, oi, we have to have code. It's going to be all completely Anonymous. No judgment. Just send me the money.
And then he'll vomit.
And then I'll vomit on cue.
Who's Q?
On demand. Audio-wise. Anyway, tag.
Audio-wise.
Hey, Trent, you want to step into a universe? It's a real quick one. Not much.
Yeah, I bet.
Very, very short.
I just saw the size of this thing, dude.
There it is, ladies
What
and
is
gentlemen,
that?
on the YouTubes. It's a lot of words.
All right, it's going to be a lot of me listening.
Yeah, man. But it's fun. It's fun. We like listening. We like listening to Gabriel. You want to step into a universe?
Yep.
It's I think I. Oh, hang on.
I think I
It was. I think
therefore I am.
I think I up.
Oh, okay. I think I beep up.
I think I beeped up. But we'll PG it. I done goofed.
I done goofed.
All right. So the title.
I think I done goofed.
I shit in my girlfriend's pants. Me.
Beep that out.
No.
16.
Like I
Stop.
said-
We're not having swearing in our podcast.
No. What? That's not swearing. Is it?
The S word?
No way.
That is swearing.
All right, look, for this episode, we get a pass. I'll go through the age limits. All right, if there's no one under 18, I won't beep this one episode.
Fine.
If there are, I'll beep it. All right. Anyway, I done goofed. I pooped in my girlfriend's pants.
That's funnier.
Me. But this thing is, there's lots of interchangeables. I'm going to read it as it is. Anyway,
Okay.
Me, 26 male, and my partner, 25 female, recently went on a holiday up the west coast of Western Australia and then inland for some awesome gorges. Some gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Karinji National Park is a must-see if you ever visit, apparently. We were traveling with our friends and spent a couple of nights at a caravan park, living and eating out of eskies and local servos. We'd overestimated how much we would be eating at camp instead of at pubs and on the road. So we might have over-prepared a little, and some of the food may have spent a little bit longer in the esky than it should have.
Oh, okay.
As we got to our last leg, the last leg of our trip, it's just myself and my partner going to the park, which is heaps inland and a long way from being able to get pub food or servo pies. After 3 full days of camping and exploring and 14 total days on the road, our food supplies were getting a little bit low. Lo and behold, at the bottom of the esky, I realized we still had some of my partner's famous potato salad.
Oh, dude.
She warned me against it, reminding me we had been on the road for almost 2 weeks now, and the ice has melted a few times already, and the potato salad is definitely bad. Me, being hungry after a hard day's hiking, insist that there's no way eggs and potatoes can affect a man like me. So I tried some.
How dumb are you? Are you kidding me? I can beat bacteria. It's essentially what he just said.
Really? So how does it feel being on that side of that conversation?
What an idiot.
What an idiot is right. There's no way eggs and potatoes can affect a man like me. So I try some, and it's still as delicious as ever. So I help myself to a big old plate of it. We go to bed that night. My fart smells so bad that my partner and I are both questioning whether my butthole's become some kind of portal to like a garbage and tip-full dead things dimension. That was my theory anyway. Or if the potato salad was bad. That was her theory.
The potato salad was bad.
I reckon.
Like so very bad.
I think that's smooth brain theory if you ask me. It got so bad that in the middle of the night, my partner had to get up and fan out the swag because she was choking on my toxic farts. The next day, I woke up right as rain and went about our day as usual. Hiking and adventuring, dotted with a few really smelly farts. Nothing unusual for me, as I'm a lactose-intolerant, cheese-loving man. So
This dude hates his body. Like he's going through himself. You're doing yourself a disservice.
yeah,
Are you okay?
exactly right. When we returned to our camps, I had to retire for the night. However, she warned me that if I fart in the swag tonight, I'll be sleeping outside on a deck chair. Takes all my willpower, but I managed to keep the portal sealed for the night up until about 2 a.m. creeps up, and I get an awful cramp in my gut. I wake my partner up and tell her I'm getting sick from holding in all my farts. Like, why would you wake her up to tell her that? She can't do this any longer. She demands I
She can't do this. That's it. Was you broken up with him? That's it.
She demands I find myself a campsite toilet and purge myself and my toxic gases there. It's the middle of the night and it's super dark, and I have an eye disease which makes me effectively night blind. So I asked.
Are you kidding me?
So I asked to borrow.
This guy's a hazard. He's not treating himself well.
So I asked to borrow her pants because I can't find mine.
Oh, dude, what are you doing? Why didn't she help him? This is turning more into this seems like her problem.
It's 2 a.m. Yeah, he got her pants off her. 2 a.m. She's like, yeah, take him. And she went to bed. I venture out into the night looking for camp toilets, but as hard as I tried, I can't find it. And by this point, I realize I've got a lot more than a fart to pass. I park out next to a safe tree. I drop the trackies around my ankles, expecting
Take them off. What are you kidding me? Take them off. What are you doing?
Expecting a regular old poop. How wrong I was. I flew too close to the sun.
I imagine he's about to poop the sun.
The volcanic eruption spewed from my anus with such great force that it splashed back all over the back of my legs. My partner's favorite track pants. It honestly almost sent me forward, falling onto my face. Never before have I pooped so hard. I think he's exaggerating a little bit, but anyway. Splattered with poop and feeling mighty sorry for myself, I waddled back to our camp, getting a little bit lost along the way, keeping the front of my trackies up just high enough to avoid being up on any list. You get it?
He didn't walk back naked. Because my next question was where are the track pants at this point?
He's just essentially covering his meat and
his
two
Johnson,
veg.
yeah.
It's a family camping area, with my poopy butt hanging out the back to avoid getting any more poop on her trackies.
He didn't plan this well at all, did he?
I get back to the camp and ask my partner to help me find the camp toilet. She very grumpily agrees, but she says that she'll need her pants. To which I have to explain.
Don't give them to her.
She'll need to find my shorts in the swag, as I have shit her pants. She's absolutely raging at this point, unable to fathom how I crapped her pants of all things, and how the F I didn't find the toilets, which were less than 100 meters away. She takes me to the toilet.
This dude seems like an idiot. Like, dead. Honestly, if I saw him in real life, I'd be like, there is nothing intelligent about your being.
She takes me to the toilet, and just as she shines her torch on the door, I blow my top, and black sludge erupts from my mouth, like a scene out of a B-grade horror movie. Yeah, he's essentially Christmas crackered. Like he's Christmas
vomited.
Poppered. Yep. At this point, she stops being mad and kind of laughs to herself. Eggs and potatoes can't hurt a man like me, huh? I was in the toilet until the sun came up, having changed stalls twice because they'd ran out of toilet paper. Side note, if you're in the toilet and you're not done, don't wipe.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Why are you wiping if you're not done?
Just stop.
If you're done, if you're going, then go. Don't. Anyway.
I hate this man.
We headed home the next day.
It was Chain Face in the last one, and now it's this guy.
Chain Face?
The one with the gold chains in his hair from the last pod.
Yeah.
It's him, and now I'm adding them to a list. People Trent O'Day will fight. It's Chain Face.
Yep.
And
poopy butthole.
And butt trackies.
Poopy butthole.
Poopy trackies.
And a bear.
Trackies. Nope. Troop.
The troopers. We headed home the next day, 3 days earlier than anticipated, and going 20 kilometers over the speed limit. My insatiable appetite for potato salad had ruined our holiday. What?
Oh, bro. I thought you were about to say my insatiable appetite grew and I eyed the potato salad. I was like, if you
went back in for more.
You deserve to perish.
Yeah. My insatiable appetite for potato salad ruined our holiday. She kept reminding me of this. I kept reminding her she should take this as a compliment to her cooking. I should also note that the tree I pooped by was maybe 2 meters max from our neighbor's tent. We could hear them arguing about who would do such a thing earlier the next morning. So I had to pretend it wasn't me.
Nah, that's disgusting. You're a bad man. You're a bad person. If you ever listen to our podcast, you are banned for 3 months. You and your children and your children's children for 3 months.
That's really good.
Done.
Yeah, so there's a couple things in there.
Oh, wait.
Oh, mate, come on.
No, that's highbrow humor.
Yeah, mate, absolutely. Like, just
You lose. Good day, sir.
He did lose. That was a
did.
big L.
he needs a big old. That's what he needs. And then, yeah, you know what? Also, probably at the point when he was doing the deed, like his neighbors would have been like,
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Yeah, that's fair.
so, yeah, man. Like, there's so much to unpack. But I think we
It's
unpacked
just
it along the way.
there's nothing about that went well.
Every decision he made was wrong.
Every single one.
Every single decision he made was wrong.
Imagine thinking that.
The potato
2
salad.
weeks. You're looking at a potato salad going, there's nothing
Like, it would have
that this could do to me.
the ice would have melted, come back, like melted, refroze, melted, refroze. Like, he's had an absolute stinker.
He's had a mare. A proper mare.
Absolute shocker.
A mayonnaise.
Hey,
He's
very
had-
good. So, yeah, I done goofed. Do we agree he done goofed?
I agree that I hate him.
At every level.
At every level.
Every level he goofed.
He properly got
Yeah, he did.
He got hooked.
He did. So,
That's goofy, by the way.
very good. Tag.
Gabriel,
Yes.
would you like to step into a uni voice?
Uni voice. Uni voice. What are you doing? A uni voice.
Do you want to?
Yes.
All right, sweet. We're going to step into part 3.
Part 3.
Part 3
Part
of the
three.
GSE 77 RF BAM.
Hashtag. Say it again.
Hashtag GSE 77 RF BAM.
RF BAM.
RF BAM. I got to make it short.
All right.
It's a hashtag.
With the BAM. With BAM.
Being a man.
Oh,
Bam.
okay. It's the
GSE
hashtag
77.
Hashtag GSE 77
RF
RF RF BAM.
RF BAM.
RF BAM. All right. All right.
C77 Roof BAM.
All right, let's go. All
right.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This is
let's
a
hear
segment
the
where I-
hashtag RSC 77 BAM GERF BAM.
This is a segment where I looked at Goldman
Tell 'em.
Sachs elevator Twitter handle.
All right.
Where they released a list.
Twitter.
Where they released a list called 77 Rules for Being a Man.
Be a man.
And this is now part 3 of a 7.7 part series
7.7 part series.
where I read them out.
Is this what like rappers hype men feel like? They just
No,
like,
no, this-
hang
this-
off the end of each word and try and like make something be relevant.
This is why serial killers murder.
Murder. What?
Number 20, so we're on 21 through 30.
Do you know people that do that? It's annoying. Like when they sort of like add on they repeat the last bit of what you just said.
No?
No, like if you, so like you say them, I'll do it for the first 2 or 3. I'll do them. I'll do it.
Okay.
It's really annoying. Okay.
If riding the bus doesn't incentivize you to improve your station in life, nothing wombat.
Nothing will. Nothing wombat.
Yeah. When you're going to try and finish this, you got it wrong.
No. Well, anyway,
Nothing wombat.
Nothing wombat.
If riding the bus doesn't incentivize you to improve your station in life,
Station life. Nothing will.
nothing will.
No, you know what I mean. When they repeat what you just
Yeah,
said.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing will. Yes or no?
The birds in the back reckon yes. Yeah, that shouldn't be. Wait, say it again.
If riding the bus doesn't incentivize you to improve your station in life, nothing will.
Yep, I agree. I agree.
I mean, unless it's like a necessary evil to ride the bus.
Well, obviously.
Well, when I lived overseas,
The
like
whole point. Yeah.
I had to catch the bus to go to work.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's fair.
it did. It's not like my lot in life was bad. I
sort of
didn't have any reason not to catch the bus.
Sort of a once you settle. Excuse me. Mate.
Welcome to the Yawny episode
Mate.
of the podcast.
This is the entertaining one, clearly. When you settled? Yeah, it's got to be temporary.
Yeah.
Temporary. So, we agree.
22. An online IQ test should just be one question. Would you be willing to spend 20 minutes taking an online IQ test?
That's funny. So that meaning IQ tests don't mean anything. Nah.
No, those fake online ones, they don't mean anything.
I get, yeah.
They give you nothing. There's no
I-
intelligence quotient going through there.
I agree with that. But if it's like, if he's trying to poo-poo,
The actual legitimate
yeah.
IQ test?
like
no,
what
that's,
they,
no,
yeah,
no.
they them as a barometer of intelligence, do have their place.
They do have merit?
They do have. Yeah,
do you
they
know they have merit?
Why wouldn't they?
I'm asking you, like, have you like taken part in one? Do you know what they're about? Like, or is it just more like, oh no, I'm sure they have merit.
I'm sure they have merit. Surely they do. I would put it akin to people that are like losing weight, your BMI, right? Your BMI is a tool. It can be used, but at the same time,
Used with caution.
Yeah, if you're really muscular and you're still fit, then it's like, well, your BMI might say you're overweight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I feel like it could be like that. It's a tool. You just want to make sure you use it properly.
Yeah,
So
fair.
the online part, I agree. The idea of
Bad mouthing, like, yeah.
poo-pooing yeets, poo-pooing the IQ test is a yeet.
Good. 23. Hooking up with an ex is like a dog eating its vomit.
Correct. I agree.
Once it's done, you're done.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yep.
Don't go back to no exes.
Don't look back because you're not looking that way.
Don't go back because you're not looking that way.
Don't go back because you're not looking that way. You're always looking forward. You've got to be looking forward. If you're part of the hashtag NoPlanB podcast community, we're always looking forward. We want to get better.
100%. I agree with that.
You learn from the history to make yourself better.
Don't go back to it.
So don't go back. Correct. Agree. Poop.
Number 24. Hashtag stop it with the hashtags.
Oh, well, you can't do that.
Yeah, we can't do that.
Nah, it's a yeet.
You?
Because this is the hashtag GSE BRF TV BAMs. Wham, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Darling. Good morning.
Yes. No, I'm just going to say hashtag everything. 25. Life is too short to do your own laundry.
No.
I think it means like don't get hung up doing the medial stuff in life.
At the same time.
You got to do your laundry, right?
Yeah.
But life is too short to fixate on doing
Being
the
like,
little
I
things.
shouldn't do it.
To being focused on doing the little things in life.
I think, no, sometimes you can use that to forget.
Yeah, the way I look at it is like if you've got a thing to go to, say you're like, oh, you know, Treno, come out, let's go for a dance or whatever, and I'll be like, yep, sweet, let's go, man. I'm not gonna. Oh no, I should stay and do the laundry.
Well, what does it say?
It says life's too short to do your own laundry, which to me it implies that you're probably paying someone for help, but at the same time, I'm taking that as like you can put the laundry off. You don't have to do the laundry.
I get that. I understand.
You
that.
can put it off.
I get what you mean. Okay, because I took it more on almost the literal sense of like
To do your own
get
laundry.
someone else to do your laundry.
Get someone else to do it. Yeah.
Get someone else to do your laundry. Because then I'm like, no. Sometimes the medial tasks, I almost use it as like, sometimes I do, as like almost like a meditation technique.
Yeah, to calm down.
Yeah, to be like,
That's fair.
sometimes the most important thing in the world right now is the way I'm unloading the dishwasher. Right now in the world, for me, this is the most important thing. It sort of lets you forget the world and go, no, just focus on this. And you sort of take a breath and it can almost be meditative. So it's the same with your laundry.
All right. Yeet it then.
Yeet.
26. If you abstain from drugs and alcohol, you don't actually live longer. It just seems that way.
That's funny. That's pretty funny. But for the message it sends.
It seems funny, but I disagree because of health reasons.
Well, yeah, exactly right.
Yeah.
Because of the message it sends that, go for it, you'll be right, just do whatever. Nah,
You don't have to have, you don't need drugs and alcohol to have a good time.
Yeah.
27. Checking your phone after someone else pulls out their phone is the yawn of our generation.
That's funny. I agree.
Yeah.
Yes, correct.
28. Don't gamble if losing $100 is going to piss you off.
Yes, correct. Absolutely. Only gamble the money that you can lose. That you're willing to lose. For sure.
Me as a human being,
Same
I'm
thing
not
with
strong
crypto.
enough.
Same thing with crypto, by the way, guys. When that episode comes out, the CryptoPod, Cryptodcast.
Yeah, there you go.
Crypto podcast.
I'll be sick on that one, by the way.
I'll be sweet. It'll just be me talking for 40 plus minutes.
We'll get 150 downloads in a day.
1,000, mate. 150,000 downloads in a day.
I know myself as a person, I can't gamble large sums of money because I have,
Gambler's remorse.
gambler's remorse. And what's the...
You're just afraid of this.
You lose.
Yeah.
Good day, sir.
Yeah, pretty much. I hate that. I hate the feeling of losing a large sum of money that I could have had.
But you could have so much more, Trent.
Have you heard there was what's it called?
Trent.
The
what? The what?
there's a fallacy.
The what?
Excuse me?
Is it the sunken cost fallacy? Was it you that was telling me about that?
Yeah, I think so. It's as far as I'm aware, it's whatever it's worth betting for. It's sort of like a risk-reward thing, I think. Is that right? Or am I remembering it wrong? I'm remembering it something differently. So I'm just padding while you find it. Have you found whatever it is?
Yeah, so the sunken cost fallacy is like when, so for example, you're like, you've, say you're building something.
Okay, sure. I'm building something.
You're building something, so you're building a go-kart.
I'm building a go-kart.
You're halfway through the go-kart.
Halfway.
And then something happens and it breaks.
Okay.
And then you're like, well, I've sunk all this, I've sunk all this money into it. I have to keep making it.
I have to keep going.
I have to keep going. It's the sunken cost fallacy because it's already cost me X amount of dollars.
So now I have to go.
So now I have to invest more amount of dollars because otherwise the other amount of dollars is a waste.
Nothing. Yeah.
So I have to finish it now.
Yep.
That's the sunken cost fallacy.
Sort of chasing your losses.
And yeah, so that's what I fear would happen to me in gambling.
Oh, you'll sort of get the ball rolling and then...
If I spend 50 and it doesn't work, I'm like, well, I've spent 50. Now I've got to spend more to get it back.
And then you're out of control, boy.
Yeah, and I feel like that's how gambling addictions start.
Probably.
Whereas like if I'm sitting there with $5 in an account and I spend it, I'm like, well, it's $5. Chances are I would have blown that on a cheeseburger meal anyway. So I might as well just...
It's the thrill. It's the fight. It's the chase. You want the win. You're always wanting it.
Even then, if I bet on
win.
sporting contests, it's more... It makes me more interested in a game that I may necessarily not have any other care for. So say, for example, I'm watching rugby league and it's two teams I don't usually care about, not ones I support.
Put money on it.
You put a couple of dollars on it and all of a sudden I'm more invested in what's going on, and it can make non-exciting things exciting for me.
I can get that. Like the Brazilian second division, third place playoff.
Absolutely. What a ripper when you put $5 on first goal scorer.
Yeah, you put $5 on over 3.5 corners in the first half.
There was one where I remember me and my mate, we were living on college, and this was when I first started watching soccer religiously.
Yeah.
He sat down and he put a bet on no throw-ins in the first minute.
Yeah.
He sat down and he's like, yeah, let's watch some soccer. And he put it on, and then a minute went by and he's like, boss, got up left. I'm like, are you coming back? He's like, nah, man, my bet was in the first minute and then didn't come back.
That's fantastic.
I'm like, that's to a very lesser extent, but the sort of thrill that you get from that.
No, that's thrilling.
29. Pretty women who are unaccompanied want you to talk to them.
Oh, interesting. Very interesting.
I understand what this is hitting at, but I don't necessarily
agree
all the time.
With the premise. Yeah, I get what you mean. I get what you mean, and I get what it means as well.
Yeah, I get what it means.
It is that hesitation point. It's trying to alleviate that hesitation point, trying to build some confidence in young men, which I can understand because as a species, we can sometimes be very, very, our ego is very fragile. So it can be very fragile confidence-wise,
Absolutely.
right? So any little setback can absolutely destroy us. So you don't chase when there's like they're saying, a pretty girl unaccompanied, right? If you see someone that you find very attractive, you get oh, they're out of my league. You get intimidated and you don't want to do it. And that isn't very confident. It's not very attractive. So then it's sort of a spiral, and it can eventually spiral out. That comment of saying they're asking you to come over and talk to them.
They want you to talk to them.
Sorry, they want you to come over and talk to them.
It's helping build the confidence.
Exactly right. So that you can be social and you can, because you're going over to talk. And if she says, look, I'm not interested. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
That's
fine.
all it needs to be.
Yeah.
Do you reckon, in the same vein, attractive men, do they want women to talk to them?
It's a different imbalance. It's a different power balance because
does that happen?
Do
you see many? Have you ever, as a good-looking single attractive man, have you ever just gone out on your own?
Society-wise, the chase isn't so much like the guy isn't sought after as much as women are. Women are the ones that are being chased, where the guys go after the girls, right? Mm-hmm. That's the societal narrative that we've had.
Yes.
Right? As a guy, because it's so foreign, you see it as it's almost always a compliment. You always take it as a compliment, right? Because if you put yourself in those shoes, right? If you're just wherever on your own and just a random girl just comes up to you and says, hey, and just starts talking to you, honestly, it's maybe it's because I'm cynical, but I'm like, what are you selling?
Oof.
If you're coming over and just chatting to me, I'm like, okay, you've got to be selling something. You're not trying to.
You're chasing a drink.
Not so much a drink. Maybe if I don't know if it's at the shops or something, right?
That happens to you?
No, that's what I'm saying. As in,
yeah,
if
good.
it happens at the shops,
yeah.
I'm going,
Yeah, what are you
you're
doing?
selling something.
Yeah,
to
what are you
me.
doing? Yeah.
You're not coming over to just talk. But if it's the same thing at a bar, they just come over and talk. Hey, chat. I'm straight away, my guard's up. I'm like, I don't trust this.
Yeah,
this doesn't feel right.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because if that's what the imbalance is.
Girls in the chat or listening or watching or whatever you're doing, let us know. Would you chase a single guy just sitting at a bar? Is that your thing? Would you and have you?
If you have, let us know the story.
Yeah. My partner will tell you a funny story where she did it once.
Okay.
So way back, like before we were obviously together, she was in a bar and she was like, you know what? To hell with society's norms. I'm going to go and I'm going to talk to a man and I'm going to flip the narrative and I'm going to be progressive. And she walked over and she was like, hi, I'd like to buy you a drink. Rah, rah. And he was like, I have a girlfriend. She's like, I'm never doing this again.
That's so
and then
funny.
She never did it again.
That's hilarious. That's really funny.
So she was like, she's like, I've tried being the quote unquote aggressor in the chase. And she's like, I don't know how you do it. It's so daunting. And then when they reject you, I hate it.
She's so funny. I've had a couple times, like, it doesn't matter what the person's sex is, it's always a compliment for me. I'm always properly chuffed.
Yeah, dude. 100%.
Like, if a guy or a girl, whoever it is, just comes up and goes, hey, going, whatever, and like they're like hitting on me, I'm like, yo, I am the rest of the, I want to skip in my step.
Yep.
I am gassed. I am pumped. I'm like, yo, get around me. Boys, you see that? He just tried to hook up with me.
Yeah, dude. I mean, fully.
I didn't swing that way and I said no, but how sick is that?
Yeah, if someone of the same gender comes up to me and drops me the little tip of the hat and a compliment, I'm not about to knock that back. I'm about to be like, hey, not for me, but I appreciate you. Thank you.
Yeah.
I feel humbled that you have noticed my physical form and found that attractive. On you, mate. I'm all for that. So I don't have an issue with that.
What was the thing?
Pretty women who are unaccompanied want you to talk to them.
The deep idea, the premise of it, like the underlying thing, I say yes.
But in terms of just a straight up, hey, every girl that
is
not with somebody wants you to talk to them. Cool. And last one. When people don't invite you to a party, you really shouldn't go. And sometimes, even when you are invited, you shouldn't go.
Yeah. Yep, I like that.
100%.
Make yourself feel like a big deal. It's that like
no when they offered you out of respect for the fact that you were there, and no when they genuinely want you at a party.
Yeah, that too. I'm running it the other way.
You don't have to superstar the boys all the time.
That's what I mean. That's how I'd run it in my head. I'm like, I won't go because I want to make it special for the events that I'm at. That's how I'm running it.
That has
in my head
huge Hulk Hogan energy.
Bloody oath, bro.
That is massive. No, I've never done that.
Arguably the greatest of all time for a reason, mate.
I've definitely been in group situations where I was accompanying a friend and they were much more in tune with the group we were with, and they were like, yo, and out of habit, they were like, yo, dude, we're going to have this sick party. We're all going to get together and have drinks. And then they realized that I was there.
Yeah, you weren't like, part of the group. Bro. You were just a plus one of the group.
Yep. And they were like, oh, dude, you can come too, man, if you want. And that was me societally intelligent enough or socially intelligent enough to go, no, actually, I'm busy.
No, thanks.
Thanks for offering, but I'm busy.
Yeah.
And you can all see the collective sigh of relief go through their eyes that they don't have to keep inviting me to things.
Yep.
That's what that means.
Yeah.
Just because you are invited doesn't mean you should always go.
Yeah, absolutely. But then same time, man, even if it's like things that you like, I don't know, it depends on how many invites you get and how many things you go into. But sometimes
I don't get invited to many things, therefore I go to the ones that I know I'm invited to genuinely.
Yeah, right. Okay.
that's the long and the short of it. The group of friends I have and
so many invites. I'm invited to everything all the time.
Congratulations. The group of friends I have and the friends that I'm with, if they invite me to things, I will go.
I have enough friends that I can be a superstar.
Okay. We have the same friends.
Sorry. What was that? Trent, you having a birthday? Sorry. No, mate. Not my cup of tea. Sorry, mate. I'll be
even then, I don't know why I'd want to go to anything else.
I'll be at
I don't even know why I'd want to go to anything else. There's not a whole lot that I would go to unless my
Exactly.
partner invites me to something cool.
Yeah, unless it's an event. Like it's a proper thing. Yeah,
if it's
sure.
a thing, I
If
would.
it's just let's go out Wednesday night, Friday night, whatever night.
How you finna go out on a Wednesday?
I don't know, man. I just set it as a day.
You picked one of 7.
Yeah. All right. And I'll pick the exact middle.
Very good.
So that was hashtag TBR Son Bar Fab Lab Dab Crab GSE
77.
Superstar the Boys 77 tag.
Tag.
Hey Trent,
That was the worst tag.
it was a really bad tag.
It was feeble.
Yeah,
It was a feeble tag.
I'm gonna have to edit in. I'll do the bit just before so you can hear it clean. Anyway, hey Trent, I believe you were saying
It was two wet fish slapping.
no, not even that. It was 2 wet fish just coming together, like just meeting each other.
Bonking.
Yeah. Bonking. Oi, steady on, mate.
Bonkies.
I thought we said
Bonkies.
this. I thought this was a PG bloody podcast, mate. You're talking about bonking. Jeez. Anyway, I believe you had a universe we were stepping into.
I have many universes.
Yeah, go on then. I'm ready. I am ready. I'm ready to step into a universe because that's the gimmick.
I had a friend once
Oh, that's nice.
who he and his sisters.
And his sisters.
He and his sisters. They went to a crepe place, and they each ordered variations of crepes.
This is a great story.
And do you want to tell it, or do you want me to tell it?
Why would I tell her? I don't.
You probably don't know the guy.
I don't know this story.
Yeah, you have know this. Yeah.
I
So
know
anyway,
nothing of this story.
so they ordered a bunch of different crepes. And I assume they all got, I don't know what the other crepes were, but I know very specifically what my friend got.
This story is about me, guys.
Very good.
Sorry.
And they ordered their various crepes, and he ordered what was called a very delectable crepe called the Strawberry Queen.
Yeah.
And I assume he saw it and he said, well, the ingredients look good. It looks very flavorful. It looks
Yeah. As far as I'm,
no one.
I could only assume that it was strawberries, it was cream, it was a nice crepe.
Yep.
I could only assume that was on the menu.
And
I'm only
obviously,
assuming.
no one
No.
is going to then call him out
No.
on
It's
having
lovely.
that crepe.
Delicious.
So really, there should be no more bill to be.
That's it.
No more billing to be made about said crepe.
That's right. And I believe that he probably would have ordered for the table when the waiter came around.
Well, I assume he would have.
He would have ordered.
So then the waiter obviously has no idea who's ordered what. He just got a list of crepes.
Yeah.
Now, when the crepes came out,
Yeah.
I assume they all came out together.
That's correct.
Which means-
I also assume that. You're the one telling the story, so you should know.
So they all came out together, which means that, as luck would have it, the Strawberry Queen was the last crepe to be given out.
Yeah.
So as everyone else is getting the crepes, the likelihood that the Strawberry Queen, which upon first look may have gone to a female, it became increasingly more likely that said Strawberry Queen crepe was going to go to the quite large caramel-skinned Assyrian man.
Well, turn it up, mate.
That was going to be sat there.
Large, you said. Quite large. Make sure I'm in frame. Quite large. Did you hear that, guys?
So
That's
as the
recorded. Quite large.
Strawberry Queen,
Whoever this person is.
whoever this person is, the Strawberry Queen came down and was placed in front of them. However, the waiter, with quite a foreign accent, I would say, very loudly announced,
It was a French crepes place,
French crepes place,
I assume.
announced to the table, and forgive if the story, this is about person, if you're listening, please, I hope I've done this justice. They looked at said man with Strawberry Queen in hand and said, "Are you the Strawberry Queen?"
Yeah.
And the person, not wanting to seem embarrassed by this or flustered, went, "Oh, of course, mate. Yeah, that's me. Just put it down in front of me. I'll eat it for you. Just even put it down."
It's pretty good. That's a
The Strawberry Queen was then placed in front, the waiter left, and then the person went, "I'm not eating that." And then proceeded to, I assume, not eat the grape.
No, I ate it.
Oh, he'd eat it.
Guys, it was me. It was me. That happened to me. It was great. So much fun. I was like, a guy comes over and he's like, "I use a strawberry queen." And I'm like, "Yeah, mate, thanks, eh? It's me, the strawberry queen." And then he walks off. And I'm like, I'm not eating that. So, things that you would eat.
Stuff made by Baked by Marie.
Stuff I make by Baked by Marie.
Galogly Lane, Rasmussen, Baked Goods, get it. Gluten-free Thursdays, you know it. Me, Champ Phoenix, The Sky, On Fire, Dragons, Rain, in the shop, but not Rain, Flavor Rain, Baked by Marie, Angry Kid yelling at each other. Jamie, haven't seen him for a while. Is he okay? Definitely. Rad Lad, hope you're doing well, man. Are you okay? Good stuff. Champ Phoenix, Snake Belt, EC Brownie, already fought for it. Baked by Marie, Mitch, Lisa, probably also just going to win Brownie's Snake Belt if he's still got it.
Star ratings.
Who knows?
Star ratings.
Star ratings, Michelin, 3.
We know how.
Love Michelins.
We've seen many stars because
Stars.
travel the universe.
Traveling universes. Tag.
Hey, Trent, you want to send me to a universe?
Okay.
A universe with lassos where things get rounded up.
Okay, fine. But before that?
Before that, we got to do the old preamble.
Okay.
So this is the amble to the preamble. This is the actual amble. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are...
30 seconds.
Yeah, all right.
Starting.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as you're probably well aware, we sort of talk about general pop culture kind of things. This is the end of that segment. Now we're going to start talking about the wrestling roundup. If you do want to follow our socials, be sure to follow the group socials, the tag team social, which is at BroDay Tag Team on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You can follow myself at The Real Gay Bro on those socials.
You can follow me at OdayQWA on those socials.
And be sure to give us a like, comment, share, a 5-star rating. And now on to the wrestling. Absolutely smashed that.
Well done.
Oh, consummate
You
pro.
panicked me there for a little bit because you took the first 10 very slowly.
I did, yeah. But I've got to make it feel casual. Got to feel natural. It's like in radio. It's called hitting the mark.
Nice.
So what they do in radio is, this is pop culture. Whatever. You get it for free now.
Because you weren't paying for nothing anyway.
Yeah. So, yeah, you get what you get, all right? How much effort we put into this? Don't complain. Wait, who complained? I complained. Anyway, there's a bit in radio. It's called hitting the mark. You know how when they talk, how always they talk, the song's playing.
Oh, yeah, and they hit it just as
they hit it just as they're about to start singing. That's called hitting the mark.
That's cool.
Yeah, so they'll get a song and they'll get told, all right, sweet, your mark is 12 seconds. You have 12 seconds once the song plays. And they can obviously, some do it naturally, where they've been around the business enough.
Yeah, they've heard the song enough.
And they know how to pace themselves enough. They know, what's the mark? 13 seconds? Sweet, no worries, blah, 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 blah. But other ones need to see the clock.
Yeah.
And see the 13 seconds countdown. So, yeah, what I did just then was hitting the mark. Now, what else is hitting the mark wrestling-wise is the question that I want to ask you, Trent.
Go for it.
What is your favorite thing in wrestling right now?
My favorite thing in wrestling now?
What's going on in wrestling that you enjoy a lot?
Roman Reigns.
Yeah? So that's your favorite thing?
I don't know if it's okay.
So Roman
so
Brock?
when you say my favorite thing in wrestling happening right now, it's all the hype surrounding AEW.
Yeah, same.
That's my favorite thing
100.
in wrestling right now.
100.
But I mean, that feels too generic, right? Because it's just essentially, I just really like it because it's a differential to the norm. And what I find the norm has been was stale and boring to me. So now that AEW is fresh, new, and exciting, and I'm seeing all these faces and all these different styles of wrestling come together in a show that's a little bit unique, I find that is very exciting. So I guess that's the best thing in wrestling happening right now. But if I was to pick a particular thing, Roman Reigns is just so good.
Yeah, it is.
Everything he touches turns to gold.
So what I really want to see now the Big E's the WWE champion, what I really want to see is New Day and the Bloodline. Because of all the history that the New Day have.
Absolutely. No,
that the New Day
absolutely. I'm
have
saying
with the
yes,
Usos.
100%. Yeah.
New Day have with the Usos, and then you add in the Roman Reigns and the Big E being the champions. Oh, that'd be so good.
There's some good stuff in there.
For Survivor Series, easy. That'd be so good. It'd be so good. But there was a line I saw recently, and now we're dating this by me saying that, is on AEW, Christian Cage was like to Adam Cole, he goes, because he put out the challenge to, he put out the challenge for a 6-man where it was Christian Cage and I believe Jurassic Express against Adam Cole and the Young Bucks, right? And he goes to Adam Cole, you're used to losing on Wednesday nights. How about we wrestle on Friday instead? Oh, that was pretty sick.
Yeah, that's pretty
That
cool.
was pretty cool. But currently my favorite thing is AEW. I enjoy watching what they do so much. But in saying that, what I actually do enjoy a lot, something that I'm very much hooked on, and I haven't seen the most recent one, but is EPW. What EPW been doing?
Oh, dude, yes.
I'm so in on
Gavin and Marcus?
Slats and Marcus.
Oh, Slats and Marcus.
The sort of implosion. Oh, I'm so
it
in.
seems very pointed.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot. Because it's organic. It's not just it feels organic. It's not just I'm the good guy, I'm the bad guy. It's no, I'm trying to be the best.
Yeah.
Because I think it's being sold as I genuinely think I am the best in this country.
Yeah.
The best in this company, and it's so good, and Slats is so good.
Oh, Slats is fantastic.
His movement in the ring, anyway. But I really enjoy everything EPW are doing. And it's all on YouTube, bro. It's all for free.
Yeah, they're giving it away.
I cannot fathom it.
Yeah.
That they're giving this away for free.
Yeah.
It's mind-boggling. But yeah, and I'm trying to find more indie wrestling. Really, that's where I'm trying to
I'm trying to find a lot more indie wrestling to sort of gouge.
One I do want to watch is Rev Pro, their most recent show, where Aussie Open were up against
tag belts.
Yeah, the tag title one I want to watch, as well as their re-debut.
Oh yeah,
yeah, I want to watch that as well. That apparently was an absolute banger.
Yeah, I saw a GIF on Twitter where Kyle O'Reilly hit this insane
the pump handle
neck spin out driver thing.
Yeah,
it was pretty ridiculous.
Really,
and I was
really
like,
good.
That's awesome.
Yep.
But yeah, definitely AEW and the hype surrounding it, and Roman Reigns are my favorite things happening in wrestling right
So
now.
Roman Brock right now with the Paul Heyman.
Yeah, that was cool.
Flavor.
We're dating ourselves a little bit because a couple of weeks will have happened since we recorded this. But that whole thing is and will be a barn burner.
Yeah. And what I want to hope anyway is so with them pulling the trigger with a lot of what feel like big storyline points around these spikes in viewership over at AEW and WWE being like, no, we got to do this and we got to do this. Good.
Yeah.
Do it. Make better storylines. Make better wrestling.
Yeah. Fight for it.
If company over there is doing so well that we have to do better, then that's good. Then
It's just
do
good
better.
for wrestling.
It'll make you better. You being better will make them better. Them being better will make you better. It's the classic rising water lifts all ships, whatever it is. Rising tide. That.
Rising tide lifts all ships.
Yeah, exactly. So there's no point having a crack at other people about it. Good wrestling is good wrestling. And it's so good
Yeah, I
right
completely
now.
agree.
Yeah, so I'm all about the AEW right now. The hype around them. Because of the party and what they did, I'm so in on Adam Cole.
Yeah.
Chugs, he's so pure. If you watch it, you know. I know Seth watches it. I know Shinji watches it. I know Brownie watches it. If you watch it, it's so good. And Chugs is so pure. He can't be a heel. I don't get how he's a heel, but he's such a good heel. But
he's great.
Chugs is such a nice guy. I adore him. So it broke my heart that the party had to break up. But point is, big fan of Adam Cole and big fan of what AEW's doing right now.
Yeah.
So
and let's just hope they can keep the hype going.
Yeah.
And produce at the end of it as well. To keep it. Kosher.
Exactly. Because they sort of have spikes in ratings with these big things, and then they'll sort of peter out a little bit, and then spikes in ratings.
But that's what we don't want them to do. We're hoping that they can sort of maintain that steady gain.
Yeah, I think they will naturally
peter
out a little bit, but you want the peter out to still be now their new standard, right?
Yeah.
If their standard was an arbitrary number, standard was 400K, and then Punk rocks up, bumps it up to $1 million, and then it peters out, and then now their new standard, instead of it being 400K, would be
550
or 600K, something like that. And you're like, all right, cool, it did work.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's essentially what you want it to be.
Perfect.
But yeah, man,
cool,
sweet.
All right. You want to send us home?
Sure, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up this episode of the podcast. If you've been listening and watching this far along, you clearly enjoy it. The way you can support us for right now is if you share the podcast, get people listening, get people watching, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, get the thing, get the notifications. Give us a 5-star Apple Podcast review. If you leave a little cheeky little 5-star Apple Podcast review and type something out, give out the good words, we'll read it. We'll read it on here, won't we?
Yes. Yes, we will.
We'll read it on here for you.
We will.
But yeah, if you want to follow the socials for the tag team, it is at BroDay Tag Team on any and every social media. If you want to follow myself, Gabriel Zaya, I am at The Real Gabe Bro on any and all social media.
And if you'd like to follow me, I'm at O'Day QWA on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok.
That's pretty much that. We love you.
We love you.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.